Welcome back students. I am your SST teacher Vandana Joshi and you are watching SST June. Students, today in human environment we are going to study about the life in the tropical and the subtropical region. So as we know that our earth is divided into three heat zones, that is the tropical zone, temperate zone and the frigid zone. So in this chapter we are going to study about the tropical and the subtropical regions. So where these are situated? These regions are extended between 30 degree north and 30 degree south of the equator, mean both the hemisphere 30 degree north and 30 degree south. So here we are going to study two important regions which are equally similar, and these regions are Amazon basins, that is a tropical region, and second is the Ganga Brahmaputra basin, which is the subtropical region. So let's see first about the Amazon basin. So students, as already I told you, the Amazon basin is located in the tropical region, which is situated in South America between 10 degree north and the 10 degree south of the equator. So if we talk about the climate of the Amazon basin, it is totally remain hot, and the we can say humidity is there throughout the year. The sun rays falls vertically over the region, so it is very hot during the day and rain falls in the evening every day. So therefore the region has a dense cover of rainforest. It is also known as the evergreen forest area or the rainforested area. Then if we will talk about the covered part of the Amazon basin, these are Brazil, Bolivia, Peru, Colombia, Ecuador, Venezuela, Guyana and the Suriname. And if we talk about the rivers, so Amazon river is there, due to which its name is Amazon basin, and Amazon is the second longest river in the world and largest in terms of volume of the water carried by it. It originates from the Andes mountain in Peru and flow eastward into the Atlantic Ocean. And it is, as already I told you, it is spread between 10 degree north to 10 degree south. So due to which this part is also known as the Amazonia. Students, if we talk about the climate of Amazon basin, it is totally hot, rainy and humid. And there is a lot of differences between the temperature of day and night. As it gets cooled down fast after the evening, the average day temperature ranges between 24 degree to 32 degree centigrade and high humidity, and annual rainfall is more than 200 centimeter. And this area, because so much humidity is there, so insects are also there, so it is not suitable for large human settlement, and many diseases like dengue and malaria diseases and yellow fever are common diseases in that area. Now let's see what is the vegetation in the Amazon basin area. If we talk about the vegetation, because it is a tropical rainforested area, so it is very luxurious in the vegetation, especially the evergreen forest. And these are also known as the selvas, and they influence the climate by causing rainfall through the moisture, and this moisture is released by them, due to which it is covered with a large variety of the vegetation. And woody veins are there, some plant parasite, and snake tolerant vegetation is also there. Many type of creepers are also we are getting here. And if we talk about the main trees which are found in these forests, these are ebony, mahogany, rubber and cinchona, cocoa, nuts, etc. And ebony and mahoganies are hardwood trees, while bellas is softwood tree found in these forests. If we talk about the wildlife, as it is very rich in the natural vegetation as well as in the wildlife, and it is we can say, if we will talk about the wildlife, kind of many species of monkeys, jaguars, pumps, and tapirs, sloths, and teeters, and many type of birds like toucan, hummingbirds, and birds of parasite are also found in that areas, and snakes like pythons, anaconda, and crocodiles are also there, and it is also home of the piranha fish, which we have listened about in the movie as well. Okay, so these fish are famous for the flesh eating, so that's why these are also known as the monster fish. And if we talk about the people, those are living in the Amazon basin, especially because it is an untouched area, so tribal peoples are living in that area, and this is basically for the people those are belonging from any particular community. And due to the harsh climatic condition here, the population is not suitable for the human beings, and it is the area of various nomadic and the semi-nomadic tribes who live a very primitive life. So they collecting food by hunting and fishing. Some practices shifting cultivation, where they slash and burn the forest to clear it for cultivation, and they grow crops like sweet potato, pineapple, bananas, etc. And if we talk about the staple food, so their staple food is the rooted and these creeper types of foods they are eating, that is their staple food. And this is also famous for some certain cash crops like rubber, coffee, nuts, cocoa, and maize, and these are grown commercially in some developed areas, and it is especially famous for the rubber trees. People used to live in a very small huts which are made by branches and leaves, and entire village they that usually built on higher ground in order of to avoid flood waters. They usually made a large apartment like house called maloka, with a steepy standing roofs, and they used canoes and boats made of logs of trees to travel by water, because it is a area which is covered by Amazon river and many tributaries of Amazon. And if we talk about the minerals which we are getting in that area, that is rich in the minerals like gold, iron ore, copper, manganese, and bauxite, and many mining activities are we can say these are let in that areas. So these are some points about the Amazon basin. Now we will discuss about the Indo-Gangetic plain. So students, now let's see where is the Ganga Brahmaputra basin is located. As we know, it is the largest river basin in the world, and it occupies large part of subtropical India and nearly the whole of Bangladesh. It is bounded by Himalaya in the north and the peninsular plateau in the south, and Aravalli and the Indus basin from the western boundary. In the east, it stretches up to Brahmaputra river and extends up to Arunachal Pradesh, and it is having the world's most fertile delta in the world, which is known as the Sundarban Delta. And if we talk about the Ganga in Bangladesh, Ganga is known as Padma river in Bangladesh, and Brahmaputra is having several names in the different areas. Especially in Bangladesh, it is known as Jamuna, and Arunachal Pradesh it is known as Dihang. In Tibet, it is known as the Tsangpo. The climate of Ganga Brahmaputra region has a tropical monsoon climate. Summers are hot and dry, followed by rainy season and later dry winter conditions. And the southwest monsoon winds blowing between June and September brings heavy rainfall. And in the even higher in Brahmaputra plains, which is one of the world's most wettest region. As the river flows through regions of heavy rainfall, they carry huge amount of silt which helps in enrich the floodplains and due to which it is a most fertile area of the world. Now, what is the natural vegetation in that area? If we talk about the natural vegetation, as the land is fertile, so a lots of natural vegetation we're getting in this area, like the tropical deciduous tree grow along with sal, teak, and peepal. Thick bamboo trees grows in the Brahmaputra plains due to cool climate and steep slopes. And we also found in the coniferous trees like pine, deodar, and fir, which are growing in the Uttarakhand and Arunachal Pradesh area. Wildlife is also, we can say, a rich and devoid of much wildlife is there in that area. Especially, we can say the elephants, tiger, deer, monkeys, even one-horned rhinoceros, Bengal tiger, crocodile, and alligator are also found in Sundarban Delta. Many types of fishes like rohu, katla, hilsa are very popular in freshwater, and these are found here. And if we talk about the human life, what is the life of human in the Ganga Brahmaputra basin area? The topography in the basin varied. Major areas of delta is plain with some mountainous regions. The mountains are steep and inhospitable, but the plains are very fertile and support dense population. And if we talk about the agriculture in which they are having, the rice is the staple and the main crop, then wheat, cash crops like sugarcane, jute, and cotton. And this area is very fertile, so the agriculture cultivation is much good as compared to the other parts. And the size of farm is small, yet the primitive method of agriculture has been replaced by modern farm techniques. Because the plain areas are very fertile, so most of the people are attracted to these plains for the agriculture. And Brahmaputra plain is rich in petroleum deposits. Many small scale and cottage industries have been established in this region, and it is also specially known for its tourism, and many other important activities are also there. And some famous places are like Taj Mahal, Buddha Stoop, and we can say some Imambaras in Lucknow, Kanjiranga, and Manas Wildlife Sanctuary in Assam. And these areas are very densely populated. And some several cities in India are known as like New Delhi, Lucknow, Kolkata, and Patna. So these areas are very famous as well as populated areas. So that is the life of people in the Ganga Brahmaputra region. And here I'm providing you few questions now which are very important and helpful to you to understand this chapter.